Now, what are some of the things that maybe you don't see enough of in the industry, especially when it comes to outside of the sessions themselves? I think we've talked about the sessions themselves. Outside the sessions themselves, what are maybe some of these coaches not doing enough of?
I think just like follow-ups and check-ins, and I'm even guilty of that because I I feel like I'm working with adults most of the time, and I don't want to babysit them, even though that's exactly what a lot of them need. Like if I tell you you need to do cardio 3 times a week for 45 minutes, or I tell you to hit 8,000 steps a day or something like that, I really shouldn't have to check in with you. That's how I feel a lot of the times. But you do. You have to hold their hand. You have to treat them like my 4-year-old, where I have to. Did you do this? Did you do that every day? And goes back to what we were just talking about. Like it's something that a lot of people don't realize. If you want to be really good, I think you seem like you excel at that. And that goes hand in hand with being a good trainer, wanting to help people. You know, that's probably the biggest one, is just the outside of the session follow-ups, making sure they're doing their homework, making sure they're making good choices and stuff like that. Because that's the old saying, is we only see them for maybe 2-3 hours a week, for most of the time, and it's like, what are you doing with the rest of your time?
And that's what I find having online content actually helps with. Having videos, having education for people that they know they have a source to go to, and it's in line with your ideology, of course.
Yeah,
to
I
help
can
them out there.
definitely see a benefit in that, because there's only like, at the same time, there's only so much you can teach them in those 3 or 4 hours at the same time, because you've also got to train them. Most of them don't want to be sat down and talked to,
Yeah.
but I'm sure they're way more open to being like, hey, I've got this YouTube page or Instagram or podcast or this or that, and like, you can listen to this and it goes over this topic. Just got to make sure you're not selling any product.
Yeah, you can't be biased.
Yeah, that's where it gets real fishy with me. It's like, the number one problem with weight loss, and then they'll explain it, and like, lucky for you, I sell the exact thing that will fix this. It's like, all right, now I don't believe anything you just said.
Yeah, I get sent all of those types of videos often from my clients and stuff, and sometimes I'll actually sit through the whole spiel, and it's like, no, no, no. Like you're sitting there like, this is not correct. This is not correct. This
Yeah.
is correct. So I find a lot of what we actually have to do is cut through that noise for people as much as we can. And I think if the more of the good content that we can put out there, at least for some people, we can drown out some of the other stuff. There's way too much that we can't get rid of all of it. But
You are right, though, because that was my issue with all this online stuff, and I'm still combating it. It's like I was saying in the very beginning, it's like, who am I that everyone needs to listen to, right? And you brought up the point of, because I'm comparing myself to like the people I've learned from.
yeah,
But at the same time, what I've realized is, if we don't speak up, the stupid people speak up.
yeah,
And if only the stupid people are talking, that's all anyone's going to hear.
exactly.
And so it was like, maybe I should start doing a little bit more.